YouTube, it's pearlynrae here, back with another VOD. We're playing Ship Inc. Once again. We're going to grind out our progress and everything. So let's get into it. Oh, by the way, give me a moment. Ads. Alright, let's hit continue and get straight into the progress grind. Alright. Oh. Pet the cat. Oh my gosh. What is that? Radioactive. Oh my gosh. From my alien conspiracy club show and tell, don't ask. When things are radioactive, don't we have to report it? Don't we have to report it? Anyway. Let's clean this first. Get the money. Clean this up. Doon 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 doon. There we go. Ay. $60. Ay. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Alright. Alien artifact, fossilized shell, meteor fragment, and Rubik's Cube, hoodie, and pickle jar. And these... Yep. Can go. Okay. I feel like... maybe a large box. A large box will definitely fit the... Let's check first. So I need red, green, yellow. Yeah. Red, green, yellow. For this one. Yes. Red, green, yellow. 676. I think I did that right. Send 50 orders correctly. Yeah. Am I recording again? Yes. I record every different game. I think, yes, this will have to fit because they don't fit in the medium box. This pickle jar, 125. All right. Oh gosh, sweater, exotic wine bottle, and that's it. Okay. No, a large. Oh. Okay. Sweater. 208. We got the money for it. These express orders are timed, yes. But kitty, his name is Lyman. The rest isn't, unless you're on like the difficult mode, I think. Generally, I don't handle the pressure very well. Like, I can handle stressful things in real life. Just don't do that in my video games. Like, I need I need someplace to not be stressed. There are too many stressful variables outside. Okay, you two for real? You're right. That's like, yo. Hi, J Recall. Time management games are all about stress. I know. Oh my gosh. Although due to mental health, like legitimate mental health reasons, is it next week? I think next week. Is it next week? Hang on, let me check. Yes, next week is my 3rd official psychologist appointment. Yeah. Too much stress, literally almost me. So let's not do that in our beloved video games. I will say, it depends on like. Also, welcome first time chatter. Like welcome. Oh, Twitch DJ, nice. I used to DJ. You can't see it in the back, but I used to DJ. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wait, raincoat, brochure, before we continue speaking, yoga mat, plastic bottle, blue jacket. Okay, and then this Mary Porter. What was I going to say? I was going to say, we used to chat a bit. Hang on, let me look. Where? Not on Twitch. Otherwise, I'd see more messages. All right, let's put the yoga mat. Oh, let's put them in order. Raincoat, brochure, yoga mat. Let's put it here. Plastic bottle, blue jacket. Okay, that fits. Let's see there. Thank you for the hydrate. None of these need a sticker, so 322. I think. Hey. Mary Porter. Souvenir mug, which we bubble wrap, yes. A blue jacket and Mary Porter. By J Rico, you mean like J, like literally? Right. Which? Literally. Hi. Listen, I remember people, I swear. No, I actually do, but like, listen. When I tell, like, I'm sure you know, like, you've already figured, but like, there are people who be like, oh yeah, we used to hang out. Don't you remember me? They've never met me in real life. No, well, okay, fun fact. I took my parents, because they're, even though they don't look it, they are technically, under current society, considered senior citizens. So I took them to have their free hearing test, like the comprehensive one that takes like 75 minutes, and you do like several tests. And my brother and I, the day before, went in and had free tests as well, just like the 10-minute quick ones. We have great hearing, but I have like minor hearing loss. Not so severe, but like I'm still healthy for 35. And I'm like, yeah, this tracks from like the DJing back in the day. So, yeah. All right, I got this. The souvenir mug needs a sticky. 9-1. Yeah. I'm gonna steal these. Yeah, 75 minutes. This don't fit. That's fine. Oh, phew. I don't have to pay $25 for another truck. That's great. All right. Let's go to the bank. Let's deposit. Let's deposit 1,000, shall we? Or 800. Because, and we can go to the law firm. You in real life. Oh, let's buy this. Let's buy that. Get paid from special orders. Online get paid from gift orders. Why not? And I gotta get some. Hey, that's alright. Night night. It's like 4:06. Nice talking to you again. Alright. Direct check? No, we don't need that. We want to be able to do our own thing with the kitty. DIY. So. Oh. One more. We definitely need to upgrade. Upgrade. All the stickers. There's this girl you have a crush on? Oh, okay. Talk to me. I'll go into older sister mode. Let's go. Hey, okay. Okay. How do you know she was flirting with you? Just to double check, you know. How do you know? Hey. Hello. She gave me the gushy eyes. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. What's your action plan here? Like, what do you want to do? Like, because you have a crush on her, but like, what else? Not what else, but I mean, like, is this something you want to pursue? Alright. Next day it is, if you look, day 17. Alright. Oh my gosh. Then the next day I was dropping my phone off for repair. She passed by and we locked eyes and she gave me a hard smile. Aw, cute. Battle garden. Oh, that's cute. Cute. Okay. We got a gamer. Then exotic wine we have to fix first. I was walking around the mall, I happened to run into her when she was getting up. Okay. Have you introduced yourself to each other? Exotic wine, yoga mat, blue jacket, hoodie, and binoculars. That... Oh, that's a... Exotic wine definitely needs... Exotic wine, yoga mat, blue jacket, hoodie, and binoculars. Sorry, then she hung up her phone so fast. Ah. Some people, and this applies to both, like, regardless of gender, right? Some people, and there are two ways to go about it, because I used to be very, 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 very friendly, right? Genuinely just friendly. But a lot of guys around me would think that I was being flirty. When I wasn't. I'm just like, literally, this is how I treat my girls. And so I had to rein that behavior back in, because otherwise, you know, I'm putting myself in danger, because some guys don't know how to control themselves, right? And that's not every guy, but, you know, there are a lot out there that it's, you know, you got to protect yourself. Anyway, there are girls like that who haven't learned yet that, hey, you can't be so overly friendly, like they don't realize. And then there are some girls, right? Two different categories. Then there are some girls who like when as many people as possible are attracted to them, regardless of their marital status, regardless of whether or not they already have. There are some people, regardless of whether or not they already have a relationship, they will want other people to be interested in them, even if they're already taken, because it validates their self-worth. The more people are interested in them. Then we walked and talked for a minute. I kind of left really awkwardly. She tried to go in for a hug. If she is the first type where she's trying to be overly friendly, she probably subconsciously thought that, oh, I want to diffuse this with kindness, but really it registers for you as like, okay, this doesn't make it feel any better. Yeah. Could just be one of those things. Let's do that. I saw the comment, I was like, oh, what do I do now? This is weird. Yeah, no, I can imagine. Cute. Just reliving the golden age of totally original mobile games. Cute. Mega Auto Thief, Battle Garden, Italian Plumber, and Mad Birds. Okay. That might just fit. So awkward. Yeah, listen, some people make things awkward like that. Like, hey, it fit. And they don't have any sticky needs. Okay. Ew, sticky needs. 960? Hey. The girl, very nice tattoo, Hawaii shirt, winter coat, t-shirt, and yellow hard hat. That's this. Just get her number anyways. You know the saying, the way you get them is the way you lose them? That kind of applies here. So just be careful that if she's so ready to leave her relationship. Hang on, girl, Hawaiian tattoo, winter coat, t-shirt, yellow hard hat. Just like, you could very much well be the one that sees her mature. Or she could be very, very... No, I don't want to say airheaded. It's like, very fast and loose with relationships. Like there's no gravitas to like, hey, loving and leaving someone. Okay, hold up. So your type aesthetically or type personality wise? And when I say personality wise, I don't just mean her interests and like what music, movies, or video games she's into. I mean behavior wise, is she your type? Like, would you... So someone could be your type, appearance wise, like aesthetically, like their physique, their face, whatever. They can be your type interests wise. So video games, movies, music, hobbies. But if they're not your type behavior wise, it's going to drive you insane. So would you want your future girlfriend, wife, partner, or whatever to behave the way she is behaving, knowing that she's in a relationship? That's what I mean. If your behavior compatibility in a relationship doesn't match, it's not gonna work. Aesthetics can be compromised, and so can hobbies. You've seen it. I've seen it. Like, we've all seen it. But if behaviors aren't aligned in agreement, you're gonna have a bad time. So it's like, there are so many attractive people, and look at it this way, there are so many people out there who would fall under the category of what we find attractive. And I'm not even talking about celebrities, okay? What we find attractive. And so many people on the planet. There are over 8 billion people on this planet. You're telling me not one? Like, you're telling me that it's going to be hard to find someone who who shares your taste of music, shares your taste in film, even the pretentious people who think that, oh, I'm so avant-garde and blah. No. There are people out there who think exactly the same thing as you when it comes to snobby films. Anyway, that's a mini rant. And same with music, art, film, hobbies. There are going to be like-minded people like that. But as I said, if your ideas around modesty or finance or politics or child rearing or religion or whether or not you like pets and other people's pets, how you consider other people's children or marriage or traveling. If you're not compatible behavior-wise, travel-wise either, the first time you travel together, you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, don't think we talked enough to figure that out? Exactly. Figure that out first. Let me see. There. Yeah, figure that out first. Oh, I have to report this to the authorities. Like, there's literally a list. And saying this kind of stuff, yes, it makes being in a relationship sound so systematic, quote unquote, like a transaction, methodical. But you know what? You have to be methodical, because not just out of respect for yourself, but respect for the other person, right? If you try to, it's not just you, I'm talking for like everyone. If you try to pursue someone and you're not compatible with each other, not only would you possibly end up breaking their heart and like wasting their time, but you're obviously gonna waste your time and your heart. I'm going back this weekend. Well, that's it, right? Like, you got to figure that stuff out first. Really tough time. Could you imagine? And here's the thing: there are some people who, behavior-wise, you would think that they would be incompatible, right? One person does all the planning and one person doesn't. But if behavior-wise they actually are okay with that, I mean truly okay with that, where they don't like, just this once I'd like you to do that for a change, right? If there is none of that slowly breeds resentment, like you end up developing resentment towards each other, if those differences are mellow and don't breed resentment, then that's fine. But if it's something that, it's like some people don't like their partner talking to the opposite gender, and I'm talking about heteronormative relationships, right? And some people are absolutely fine with it. I'm the latter, right? Absolutely fine with it, because if you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat, right? There is no point in trying to pursue someone whose opinions on that kind of thing doesn't align with you. Or to get upset with them because you're attracted to them, but you think they should be more modest. Like, that's not cool. Like, what? Yeah, that kind of thing. So I just... Traditional fan, a shirt. Oh, no, that's... Yep, shirt and an axe and a folding knife. So listen, there are going to be people out there that don't agree with me on that. That's fine. I'm of the belief that, like, the people who, like, there are some people out there who are lonely and wanting to be in relationships and wanting to pursue and blah, blah, blah. But the problem is they are going after people who are incompatible with them. And then getting upset when those people refuse to ignore the incompatibility. Maybe she realized I saw the name and is probably like, dang it. Yeah, probably. As I said, there are some people... I'll do this box. There are some people who genuinely, like, they just want that validation. They want that validation. Traditional fan, shirt, axe, and folding knife. Yeah, they want that validation of other people liking them, like that work crush and blah, blah, blah. It's a shame. 170. Now I need to report it. 170. There you go. All right. You'll see what happens. Well, yeah, that's the thing. She could very much... And depending on how young you guys are, if her prefrontal cortex hasn't, like, and I say fully developed, but, like, reached a certain level of development and maturity around the age of 25. Some people reach it at 24. It's not a competition, but it's 24, 25, 26. Right? And for me, it was like 25, 26. Listen, I was quite sheltered when I was young, and my brain had to play catch up. So if she's younger than you, then she might not realize that she's exhibiting these behaviors, or have a certain self-awareness that she's doing something toxic, which is entertaining the puppy eyes, like the like the crush of another person, even if you're in a relationship, to the detriment. So, yeah. Raincoat, bow tie, keys, pickle jar, and magnifying glass. Okay. This is large, I think. Remember, I can't... Raincoat. I have to be careful putting too many large boxes in the truck, otherwise they won't fit, and then I have to pay 25 in-game dollars to pay for another truck, so I have to be careful. Pickle jar and magnifying glass. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so if she's younger, she might not even listen. It's up to you to be the responsible one in this case, and, you know, have some discernment. You know. All right, these decorative vase and crystal ball. Okay. And yes, it you know, it's kind of pooey that hang on, crystal ball, that as the older ones, we have to, but you know, we have to be responsible because the youngins don't know any better. Decorative vase, yellow hard hat, crystal ball brochure. Oh, tape. Oh, that was a good one. 947. Yes. Okay. Add. All right. Welcome back. Did you see my message? Feel free to... No! No! Really? I have to... That's fine. I guess I should tell that because... We don't age. Are you talking about black don't crack, Asian don't raisin? Cause that's a mood. You're Asian? Okay, yeah. Well, okay, for us, do you live in a Western country? Because it's slightly easier depending on the sun damage. I said it. I said it. I said it. You're in the US. Okay, cool. So I'm in Australia. Here's the thing, right? Unless she's like super, super culturally Asian in behavior and avoiding the sun, using sunscreen every day, you will be able to tell in certain parts of the face and the back of the hands. To be fair, hands is difficult as well because if you wash the dishes at home and you help clean up and whatnot, and you wash your hands a lot without moisturizing like I do, then they get a little bit more wrinkly. She's light AF? Okay. Yeah, then that's hard to tell. That's hard to tell. Law firm? No, not that. Yeah, what else is there? Let's do that just in case. Okay. I see. So we're all Asian. We're all Asian. Pay the water bills. I'm just gonna keep paying the bills because I don't know. There could be the Asian gang. There could very much be a hidden achievement that I don't know. Achievement. Yeah, you're literally like a decade younger than me. Consider me like older sister giving advice. Who's so tired. so tired of this stuff. No, it won't fit. So tired. Oh. So tired. You're welcome. Alright, these two winter coat and socks. Huh. Okay. That's it. 3, 5, 6. There you go. Nothing's broken. Oh my gosh! 2 salt shakers, decorative vase. Okay, we need decorative vase, tattoo, bow tie, 2 salt shakers, and a water bottle. Get in there. Oh my god. Hup. 931. Is there gonna be another one? Yes. Oh, it's not broken? Okay. Oh, this one? Alright. Exotic wine. T-shirt. Socks. Hoodie. Excuse me. Oh. I burped. I burped. Alright, that looks like a large box. Yeah. This one. There you go. How many tall guys to go fob? Oh, like what the when that happens, are you talking to your family? When you accidentally go fob? Exotic wine. Yeah, I was born in Australia as well. Hang on, exotic wine bottle, t-shirt, socks, hoodie, okay. Yeah, okay, so that happens because we're code switching. We're naturally code switching to accent, and because I learned I would do that, I would have a stilted Filipino accent, Filipino English accent, when talking to family members. This was when I was younger, though. I realized I was doing it because, and this is when you're really enthusiastic about linguistics and languages and learning why we do certain things. It's great. The reason is because, oh, and your first language was Cambodian, you think? Well, one, you probably might be slipping back into it, but two, is that because our family is speaking in a certain way, hang on, exotic wine bottle is this one. Yes. New items are available. Ooh. Because you're speaking in a certain way, we assume that our subconscious assumes that it's easier for them to parse the way we are speaking if we speak almost in an imitation of their broken English. Sometimes you sound Viet, you hate it. That's the internalized hate. Don't. Because you know why? How many languages are you fluent in? How many languages? Okay, not fluent, but how many languages can you speak? Because at least one, because you're clearly fluent in English, right? How many? 3, exactly. Never be ashamed of a broken accent because it means that you can speak more than one accent. It's a talent, it's a flex, because there are people out there, and listen, if someone out like in YouTube land is watching this VOD and you fall into the category of only speaking one language, but you weren't able to afford the education, you weren't able to, like, you had no information of where to seek out learning, this doesn't apply to you, right? Like, if you genuinely want to learn, this doesn't apply to you. I'm talking about people out there who are so arrogant, they refuse to learn different languages and crap on people who have accents. Right? You don't like how it randomly comes out? Embrace it. It's funny. There's parts of your personality that are going, surprise! I'm still here. I'm still here. But I can understand when you're trying to be serious, and then it randomly comes out, and it's like, come on now. These two, is that too small? That's too small. But that's too... I mean, I'm gonna kick myself that this is too small. Hold up. Gloves. Please? Please? Oh man, it is too small. Because that fits just fine. Hold up. Please! Please! Please fit! Please! Fits! The Southern Red League has... It's okay. Yeah. Let's go! Okay. Oh, the barcode though. That's okay. 139. Because remember, we have to try and get them to fit. Like, in the... Is there gonna be another one? No? We gotta report this. Dictionary. Brochure. 2 folding knives. A souvenir mug. And a hoodie. That's a large box. Because this will barely fit. Okay. Dictionary. Brochure. 2 folding knives. Hoodie. And the souvenir mug. Hup. 266. That's it. Thank you. Oh. How many languages do I know? I know every language. No, I'm joking. How many languages am I fluent in? Or like I can speak? I can speak English. I have a better comprehension of spoken Tagalog than I can actually speak it myself. But I wouldn't consider myself fluent or even conversational. I would say that I speak Taglish. Like, I have to include multiple English words. And then I can technically speak Korean, but the ancestors would be disappointed at the minuscule amount that I actually know. And then French, just enough to be a tourist. Japanese, just enough to be a tourist. What else? Spanish, just enough to like grasp it from Tagalog. And Italian, again from high school, but just enough to be a tourist. Yes. Alright, let's try to put these in. That's not this. There we go. Ay. But that's also what I meant by like, hang on. That's also what I meant by not shaming people, because like if I had my way with my own childhood, I would have put myself into Mandarin lessons, Korean lessons, and Tagalog lessons as a little kid. Oh my gosh, 100%. It seems like it takes so long to explain something. Yes. That doesn't go away when they speak English. Let's see. I mean, we'll get that next time. Oh, let's check how many boxes we have. Do we have enough boxes? Yee. We're good. We're good. Listen, like, just lurk. just lurk and lurk and chill, man. Watch on your phone. If you're already watching on your phone, listen. Just chill in bed watching on your phone. I get it. Just to hang out, but you're on your iPad, well, that's it. Like, just chill out, hang out, vibe. Talk to your older sister. Life lessons and whatnot. Life lessons, yo. Oh, little books. The keys. I like the art style of this game. It's very, like, bubble writing, but thin. You know? But anyway, I get that. We got a hoodie. 1985. Oh, yeah. 1985 and keys. Oh my gosh. Please. Please. So insightful. Yeah. Just means I've been hurt a lot. Hold up. No, it won't fit. Gotta be practical here. That one. Just the 3? Okay. Boom. And then 2, 5, 6. That's it. Boom. Haven't heard enough then? No, I'd say like, has life taught you enough lessons yet? And lessons don't necessarily have to be painful. But for me, I'm quite a stubborn individual, so yes, they were very painful lessons. Not all of them, but The Fault in Our Stars. Oh, The Fault in Our Suns? Oh my gosh. But and these two? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, plastic bottle, The Fault in Our Suns, magnifying glass, and the girl with a very nice tattoo. Okay. This could be medium. Okay. I'm still learning on how. Wow. How'd you... Mortgage? Own a house at 24. Good grief. Oh, wait. Texas. Texas combined with mortgage? Like payment plan? Let's see. Here. And 940. Well, congratulations on being a homeowner. You have around 20K left? Oh, that's so good, though. Congrats. Oh, so you're sharing. That's so good. That's actually very, very practical. Blue dictionary, history books, raincoat. Large. There are some people, and listen, like, as I said, viewers, if this doesn't apply to you, like, let it fly. There are some people out there. My mom started making the Philo spaghetti. This house is way too big for us, though. I'd say be tentative roommate. Like, be careful, roommate potential question mark. 852. You know what I mean? Like, potentially you clean every week. Oh my, yeah. Especially with my dog Poro, my dad sweeps the floor every day. Every day. Shorts, prayer beads, 2 prayer beads. Okay. That's medium. Shorts and 2 prayer beads. Come on. 3, 6, 4. Boom. Okay. That's an Asian. Listen, like, feels, man. Socks and keys. That's a gift. That's a. Oh man, let's do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold up. Hold up. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Wait. We can do it. I believe. Well, there's no timer on this except for the express packages, so we're good. Oh, the folding knife. I might be able to turn. Oh, nice. Nice. We don't have enough money for those just yet. We have a collectibles. Oh, speaking of like booze, I've seen the craze of Labubu's. Far be it from me to yuck somebody else's yum. I understand the consumerism aspect, but I don't find them aesthetically cool. You know? It's kind of weird, yeah. Hang on. Order slips are automatically shredded at the end of each day. Okay, well. Oh, did that happen? Did I already? Direct check agreement. No, I can wait. 'Cause $280. Let's do $280. Excuse me. Oh, whatever. Almost. I really could buy these two. Especially grown people fighting over this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Listen. I don't mind if the scalpers sell 25 stolen items. King of the streets. I don't mind if it's the scalpers getting all huffy and like they're hurting themselves amongst themselves, like trying to fight, because like that's their scalpers or like resellers are a-holes, right? Like those kinds of resellers where they go to the Pop Mart vending machine and buy the whole thing out. And I'm not even talking just about Labubus. I'm talking about like Pokemon cards or like any collectible, right? And it's like, yo, like I saw footage of like there were two resellers yelling at each other and like being a-holes to each other, and there was a kid in line. Like, just let the kid buy one. People are wearing it on their belts. It's so weird. Well, they did that with like Beanie Babies, and I mean, do I have the Pokeball? No, it's not here. It's in the other drawer. But like I wore the Pokeball for Legends Arceus on my belt, and then I just shake it. But like, okay, people, like average people who aren't resellers, like why are you hurting yourself? Like why? Like delayed gratification will give you more contentness and more gratification than completing the entire set all in one go. Pokeball Center, yeah. Look, duct tape. Also, yeah, I guess it is understandable because I was actually leveling up my Pokemon. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to rationalize other people's behavior, okay? I'm trying to be nice. But a demon stuffed animal is weird. Weird for common sense thinking of not wanting to get into hyper consumerism, but it's not weird behavior or not understandable. It's understandable when you, it's comprehensible when you understand that society today is so hyper consumerist that people make what they purchase their personality rather than like their behaviors, like their actual like goodness or how they are with other people. Right? Their personality takes the back seat to, and the front seat has what they've purchased as a display of who they are as a person. So it is a very Filipino spaghetti. But my mom makes it not too sweet because my dad and I don't like it like too sweet. But yes, today, now more than ever, is very aesthetics first. Like, yeah, like to the detriment. Like, you can be attracted to someone like first glance, right? Because you don't know any better the variables of their behaviors and their personality. Like, you don't know, right? So they can be very, very attractive to you face value aesthetically, right? But or let me finish this today and then we'll wrap up shipping. But Lord of the Rings bracelets, socks, and a map. They're going to Hobbiton. But if this will fit. But or do green. People these days, right? What was I trying to say? I was trying to say that people these days, with the aesthetics first, that's it, right? They will go into a relationship with someone because they're sexually attracted to them and then try to figure out their personality later, right? And their behaviors later. And that's a detriment to us because it should be the other way around. Well, the second, third, fourth, etc. should be the other way around. First glance, you gotta be attracted in some capacity at face value to the person that you want to be a partner with, like you want to be with, okay? Otherwise, come on, let's be realistic here, right? So aesthetically pleasing to you, your preference, not anyone else's. Don't try to be impressing anyone else. If you like them, right? There's that. But it should then be quickly, wait. How do they behave? What's her personality like? Okay, then we can try and pursue them if they tick off those 3 boxes, especially 2 and 3, right? And then once we pursue them, I could have, hold up. Then it's like, hang on, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, what was it? I did socks. I forgot the postcard! I was talking too much. Hold up. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Watch me. Watch me whipping Nene. Watch me whipping Nene. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. We'll do it. Oh my god, can I zoom in? It gives me the flat. Oh man. Give me a second. I'm gonna do this. I will do this, I swear. Hold up. Please? Yeah, it was a negative money says I forgot the postcard. I was talking too much without double checking. 2, 3, 4. There you go. So what was I saying? Yes. The order that a lot of people ads, okay. I'll pause. $9.90 holy book, souvenir mug, exotic wine bottle, decorative vase, skirt, and t-shirt. Okay. That should be large. Yeah, that'll be large. We can put it in blue. It actually worked. Yeah. What the ads hamster, who's all sad, is like, poor hamster. Let's see. Wait, so you're back? Yeah, ad hamster. All right, give me a moment. I'm gonna close this. So what was I saying? The order that people get into relationships, situations with other people. Right now, the majority of people, I'm not saying everyone, okay, addendum. They realize that they're aesthetically attracted to this person, right? Then they want to have sex with them ASAP. Then they find out their behaviors and their personality afterwards. The correct way to lessen the hurt or disappointment, right? As I said, I'm not saying everyone is like this, but the vast majority of, like, whenever you see people having mad discourse on Twitter, mad discourse on socials, it's usually because they have the mentality that people are like that, 100%. Whereas there is nuance to this, so I am saying there's nuance to this, and there, like, you know, it's a bell curve, all right? Bell curve. Depending on how good at math you are, you may or may not know about bell curve, everyone, but like bell curve. The way to lessen the hurt and the disappointment, especially because physical touch, especially, oh my god, the horizontal tango, like physical intimacy like that, you are literally naked with someone and you're gonna do that act, okay? I'm not saying it's this big sacred, like, oh my god. I'm saying that it's intimate, okay? It's physical intimacy. And biologically, we know, regardless of gender, the human body releases certain hormones and chemicals during the act, bonding, feel-good hormones and everything, feel-good chemicals, to the point where, like, that you will have some sort of connection develop physically and emotionally for some people, right? You want to delay that as long as possible to suss out whether or not you can actually stand this person if you want to pursue a relationship. If you want to pursue a relationship with people, and I'm not talking about one-night stands, I'm not talking about, flings or whatever, okay? Because there's more tolerance with stupid behaviors or personality deal breakers. If it's a fling or a one-night stand or whatever, what have you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that want an actual long-term relationship that thrives, right? That is sustainable and thrives. If you want that, you gotta do the personality work first on yourself, and then suss out and your behaviors and suss out the other person. If you haven't done what is in your power to be of the standard aesthetically, behavior-wise, and personality-wise that you want your prospective long-term partner to meet, you don't get, there are people out there that have these standards, but they're down here. They have these standards for their partner's behavior, but they're down here with standards, right? If you do not, right, the longer you go not figuring out your compatibility with the first three, because they're important. So aesthetics and behavior and personality. So personality by hobbies and interests and tastes, that kind of thing. If you this one and this one, oh, that's fine. What did I do? Hold up. 190 souvenir. What is it? Holy Madre. Yeah. All this to say, I'm not here to be preachy. You go, like, people... I don't have, like, oh no, time to change the filter. Go on to, like, AliExpress or Temu or whatever and, like, just get... And when I say bulk buy, I mean, like, sometimes bulk buying means getting two, like the replacement and the spare replacement. I changed the fan, the little fan in my humidifier. I'm very proud of myself. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, like, people are free to behave the way they want to behave, right? You have agency. I'm not threatening your life. You know, I'm not threatening people's lives if they don't follow what I'm saying. But if you want to not be a piece of crap, like, if you want to be the least amount of piece of crap to other people and walk away with some semblance, there we go, some semblance of, okay, at least I did right. In this situation, they may have done wrong by me. Instead of being a bitter POS, some people use bad breakups as an excuse to be really awful people afterwards and go, oh, I got my heart broken, so I'm a crap person now. Blame blah blah blah. It's like, no. If it is so, like, no, no. Let's make purple. Like, if it was so easy to make that person become a POS and then they really just wanted an excuse to be a piece of crap. Anyway. Yeah. People shouldn't be bitter. And people... I love the purple. 575. And they should... To lessen the hurt, you gotta, like... It's a combination of not taking other people's bad behaviors personally, because that's on them. But then also continually working on yourself. Yeah. You're getting so real, trying to keep from getting her. You want to know my not so hidden agenda? Is that, like, my not so hidden agenda is I've seen just I'm on the internet, right? Like, I wouldn't say I'm chronically online, but, like, I'm online enough. I've seen, flip-flops, magnifying glass, just two. I've seen what's happening online, like the discourse of, the quote-unquote male loneliness epidemic and everything. And, like, there are some genuinely decent guys who are getting hurt by this because they have fallen for the perception or the train of thought that women are to blame for most, if not all, their problems. Brochure and shorts. Okay. And depending on who you are, that might actually be the case, right? Some person may genuinely have hurt you or done a traumatizing number on your psyche, right? But bell curve. the vast majority of the guys, and I say this with love, just aren't putting in the effort. And I don't mean the effort into picking up women or whatever. I'm talking about in yourself. Don't you want to look after yourself? Right? And I mean this with like their hygiene, their behaviors, you know, how they are online, because they can cry loneliness. Why do you need a girlfriend to not be lonely? Back in the day, I was talking to a girl. She didn't like me because I was too known locally. You know, that could be that I could see that being a thing because, hang on, blue jacket, magnifying glass, pipe, and holy book. I see that being a thing because depending on how entrenched in the Asian community she was and you were, man, parents talk, okay? Parents talk. So people talk. So like if I can make this work. Okay. So like if the parents are talking, bruh, she could be just saving the both of you. Hey, hang on. Blue jacket, magnifying glass, pipe, holy book. Yeah, so a lot of the male loneliness epidemic, y'all need to be better friends to each other. Like literally. There was this thing a while ago on TikTok and whatnot, where traditional fan 1985, where guys were scoffing at Pink. We're scoffing. Oh, he's all different. Yay! We're scoffing at like, oh, female friendships are so dramatic, and like when they break up, it's like when they you know lose a friend, it's like an actual breakout. That's okay. It's late over there. I understand. Like it's actual breakup, but that's because we actually emotionally invest in our friendships on a deeper level, to the point where, yeah, like, there is actually care and consideration, and you can really, really vent to them. And that's why even if we're single, as long as we have friends, we don't feel lonely. And a lot of men have to understand that. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Lord of the Rings racist map, blue jacket, pipe, and history book. Yes. They don't need a girl. They don't need friends help. They do help so much. They don't need a girl. They don't need the pom pom. They don't need a relationship. They need friends. They need friends who they aren't trying to like get with. They just need friends. Bruh. And deeper like truly deeper friendships. Not the types of friendships that like they could go an entire hangout session and like not even know truly what's happening in that person's life. They're just like, oh yeah, we played sport together, but do you know what's been happening the past week or the past month of their life? Hi, Ultra. Like, those friendships are so superficial. And one of the things I'll say is I'm so proud of my brother and his friendship group, because they intentionally really try to foster that open communication environment with each other. They have regular Discord calls or playing video games together, but really talking about what's going on in their lives, right? Their struggles, their strifes, what they're really having difficulty with, what's challenging, and then they help each other. They don't find someone to blame, or and if there is something or someone to blame, then they acknowledge it and then they work on themselves. And it's like, okay, well, we can't control that toxic variable. So what can we control with ourselves? Or what can we look after for ourselves? And through that, some healthy male relationships, male friendships, where they're really truly looking out for each other. And my brother doesn't, like, he understands why there are men who think there's a male loneliness epidemic, but he doesn't suffer from it. He doesn't suffer from it. And how would I know? Like, have you talked to him? Yes, I actually talked to my brother. So, yeah. Look at all my boxes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're floating. They're floating. Magic. Hi, Ultra. How are you? I just realized why was the... I don't know, seclude myself. Well, I'm... Okay, depending on your birth chart and depending on your personality, essentially, right? Alone time or you time might very well be needed. I know for me, I'm very much an extrovert, right? I don't get social anxiety. I don't get shy in that regard. But, oh man, when I am out of my social battery, right? So, hey, so sometimes you just gotta, like, if your body and your brain and your energy is telling you, I just want to spend some alone time where I'm just chilling on the PC, I'm like playing a game by myself, or I'm reading articles, or I'm taking a nap, or, you know, regardless, as long as it's by yourself, like, you're fine, right? You don't have to, like, feel bad about it. You get super shy, oh, that's okay. Well, there are genuinely shy personalities out there. That's fine. There are things I need to... Yep. I was like, there are things I need to purchase. There we go. I'll finally get it. Alright, go sleep. Go sleep. After I purchase these items, I will wrap up today in Ship Inc. And, hang on. And then we will get started playing, well, no, I'll, depending on whether or not depending on whether or not the spaghetti is ready, I'll be on stream eating the spaghetti. I am! Hang on, here. You can check the schedule and also Discord for any updates if I don't end up, streaming. But I should do. Alright, they're saved. Let's save this. Alright. Thank you, YouTube, for hanging out with us. I gave out a lot of advice. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, join our Discord server if you wish. My name is pearlynrae, reminding you to drink your water, get enough sleep, eat dessert, look after yourself, double check everything is in the right package, and I will see you next time. Bye, YouTube!